Well, good morning, OB Acres fans. It's been a while. Been really busy. Sorry, haven't really been in the mood to make videos with everything that's farming. Just not that exciting right now. I don't get into the political stuff, but I have an opinion, but I'm not going to give it. So, put it this way, I don't like. There's a whole lot going on. It's real exciting. Let's put it that way. But anyhow, I've been really busy. I say I'm really busy. I'm not as busy as some people, but busy making decisions. But we're building a house. We built a new barn over the other place, and we're getting ready to start a house, and that's been stressful. I can show video of that, but I don't want to show too much, but I can go over and show you later. But been working on some tractors for people. This Farmall 400 neighbor brought over, getting it running. I need a key. The key was missing, but we got the fuel tank was all full of sludge and been sitting for years. So we took the fuel tank out, and how I did that is I took the steering column and slid it up here out of the way, so I can then unhook this throttle thing too and moved it up out of the way. Took this line off, took this off. To be able, because you have to get it up and over and out. And I pressure washed it and flushed out with some gas and put some rocks in there and swirled it around. It's pretty clean now. Got a new screen for the bowl. Rebuilt the carburetor. I'm waiting on a key. The key was not in it. I put the battery in. I don't know how to run it. I've never drove one of these, so I don't know how it starts or nothing. But that was one project, and then Austin just put a clutch in the tractor, and then friend Mark Rapp, he bought this one over too. This is putting the clutch in this. This clutch was bad too. He's ordered parts for that. Got that split. The 6700's done. It's out of here. We're working on the side dresser. That's a fun project. I'll probably have some video of that. We had all this metal made. I had to put new tires on my trailer. Had all these water jetted by Bucky Machine in McCutcheonsville. Shout out to Bucky, did a fantastic job. Had all these parts made. The water jets. These are all, we're going to put different wings on. I got a whole pallet of parts there and some square tubing. I don't know if we'll get that done before spring, but he's got to get this done first. We got to clean the shop out because we're having a get together here. I'll quit moving around. I know people don't like that. But anyhow, this Farmall 400, getting ready to, we wanted to start it yesterday and check spark, and the key was missing. So I called him. He's supposed to be getting me a key, but put the battery in. Hoping if it has spark, it should run. The carburetor, everything else is cleaned out good. And get this, he just wants us to get it running and get it out of here. So I'm gonna clean the shop up. Oh, I got the combine. The other thing back here, I had to put a new tube on my combine because I hit it. You know, it's coming out of my last field over there. I got a new tube for it. The auger was okay, just slightly bent the tube, and the auger seemed straight. I rolled it and checked it and everything. I got the auger off. And here's the new tube. There's the auger. Need Austin help me put that in. But I've been working over at the other place a lot. Putting the driveway in and doing backhoe work, and I'll be doing more backhoe work once I get started. But a lot of things going on, more than I want to be doing. I got some electrical work to do for another guy and a couple guys. So need to get all that stuff done because I want to get busy. So that's what I'm doing. It's real exciting, I know. Really exciting stuff. I know people say you should do this and that. Well, I don't have time to do videos, but hopefully we're getting ready to check spark, and I went to check. Oh, there ain't no key in it, so. But what else could I say? Well, we used the hoist. I've used that hoist several times in the last year. Use it when he splits. He hooks the chain to it. It works really good for that. You can just slide it back and forth. I built that thing years and years ago that I hadn't used it in years. Now we're using it more than ever. And we're probably gonna start doing a little more tractor repair for people, so it'll probably get used more. So, other than that, I got some corn to haul whenever the price comes up a little bit more. I had some contracted. And, like I say, I'll take you over there. I'll go over there today and show you a video of the new barn and where the house is gonna go. So, that's where we're at. Hope everybody else is doing well. I know you ain't heard from me for a while, but I really ain't felt like doing videos. I really ain't had a lot to show. I'm just doing normal maintenance stuff, and well, I've done a lot of work over at the house, but just preliminary work, tearing trees down and stuff. So hope everybody is doing well. I'm doing well, I think. I don't know. We'll see. We gotta clean up in here. That's what I'll be doing today. So everybody else have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Well, it wasn't too bad. The old 400. I put some fuel in it and fixed the battery cables were loose underneath the seat on these. And the points, I cleaned the points up. They wasn't sparking because when I put my voltmeter, when you put your voltmeter on the, let me show you. This is how I determined what was wrong. I'm not an expert at these, but I've worked on enough of them. I know how to check them. If you put your voltmeter on, this is a positive ground, so you actually put the negative here and put the positive to ground. You'll have 12 volts on there if the points are open. And then when it closes, when you're running, it should short the ground and takes it to zero when it runs. That's how your spark works. I wasn't getting any spark, so I checked that in. The points were closed, the contacts were closed, and it was still getting 12 volts, and I knew they were dirty, so I cleaned them up, and I got spark on the points, and had to fix the battery cables like I just said, and voila, turn the fuel on, and I didn't crank it very much. I didn't crank it very long to start up. I don't know how long it's been sitting. Several years. But I cleaned the fuel tank and the carburetor, rebuilt the carburetor, and it's usually not that easy. It runs really good. Now I don't. That's the TA there. I don't know what this thing is. Is it a hand clutch or? This is your PTO, but I can't get that to move. All right, it runs, it moves back and forth and all that good stuff. But this is froze up. I just need loosened up, I see. All right, it runs, so I just wanted to show you that. Oh, that's how you do it. There. And out, there it works. Okay, you just gotta know how to do it, dummy. I never had a Farmall, I never run something, especially not a 420. We had an H when I was a kid. I remember, they're simple. The H's are even simpler than these, so these got hydraulic. He's got 3 remotes on this, and 1 goes up to the front and 2 in the back. Yeah, I just wanted to show you that. So she runs. All right, so there it is. It's all finished, put back together. Just warming it up so I can change the oil. I guess I didn't realize this, but remember Massey Ferguson fenders the guy had put on. I was wondering why they had the same speed rate as my 1135. Yeah, they were Massey fenders. They look, I didn't notice, I'm not a Farmall guy. I wonder why it had drafted those stickers on it. It does not have a 3-point hitch, but now that's why. They almost look like they belong, except for these, it has these handles that wouldn't do you any good. I guess you could climb up this way with that. Some handles don't do a whole lot of good, but they are nice big fenders. But they fit on there, I guess. But yeah, it runs like a top. It's one of the quickest turnarounds. I guess
He said the last time it ran was like 5-6 years ago, but and luckily he had shut off the fuel, so the carburetor wasn't terrible. It was pretty bad, but I cleaned it out good and it runs really good. I had to clean the points up and wait, see when I'm gonna fix that tire. The one tire's rotted out, the one wheel's rotted out. I mean, he wants to switch rims on it, so we might do that. Yeah. Okay, thanks for watching. Another successful OB Acres repair.